when we got on the ship in Bremenhaven, when all the people were waving, you know how that goes, I went to the edge of the ship and I spat into the ocean. I said, I will never ever come back here. But life turned out differently. In about 1980, my brother was invited for his high school reunion. And he's a bachelor, so he asked me would I accompany him. And I talked with my husband at the time, and he said, why don't you go? And emotionally, I prepared myself. I decided I will handle this trip like I would go to a strange country on a tour and pretend to be a tourist. And this feeling stayed with me up to a point. I tried to remain very civil. I didn't hold any anger towards any of the Hungarians who were present. I was very ladylike. But when I walked by my father's store, see, the house was demolished, they built a new community there, but the store stands still to this day. Then the emotions hit me one after another. And I walked into the store, incommunicado, and I bought up a bunch of stuff. Matter of fact, the lady where we were staying said, how come you bought all this chicken and sausage and all that? I said, well, I just had to shop in order to reminisce. So that was one thing. And the second emotion was going up to the Jewish cemetery. And there were buried both my grandparents from both sides, whom they died pre-war, and many relatives who died pre-war. So we visited that site and started making acquaintances. I met some camp friends, and so it made the trip easier. Then subsequent years made it softer and softer as I continued going.